The evening was quiet and gentle, the kind of quiet that settles into a home after a long day. Outside the window, the city breathed slowly. Inside, the young parents moved with careful steps, as if the air itself might wake their newborn daughter. The baby slept in a small crib near the window, her chest rising and falling like a calm tide. The parents stood close together, sharing smiles that were still new and a little unsure. Joy felt warm, but also fragile. They were tired, and happy in a deep, simple way. Every small sound from the crib made them pause and listen. Every breath felt important. The room smelled of clean sheets and warm milk. Time seemed to move more slowly now, shaped by feeding hours and soft night lights. The world had narrowed to this small space, to this tiny life. The mother-in-law watched from the doorway. She had lived a long life, and her eyes had learned to notice details others missed. She did not speak much. She folded her hands and studied the baby's face, the curve of the nose, the color of the hair. Her heart felt uneasy, though she could not yet name the feeling. She told herself it was only worry, the kind that comes with age. Days passed. The parents learned the rhythm of care. The baby cried, slept, woke, and cried again. The home filled with soft sounds and slow routines. Yet the older woman's thoughts grew louder. She compared memories, searched for familiar features, and found none that comforted her. The unease returned again and again, like a quiet knock she could not ignore. One afternoon, while the baby slept and the parents rested, the mother-in-law made a decision. It felt heavy, but clear. She told herself she needed truth, not to hurt anyone, but to calm her mind. The test arrived in a plain envelope. It lay on the table for days before she touched it. Each time she passed by, she felt the weight of it, as if it held more than paper inside. When the results came, the house felt colder. The older woman sat alone at the table, reading the words slowly. Her hands trembled. The answer was not what she expected, and yet it explained everything she had felt. Fear rose first, then confusion, and finally a deep sadness. She wondered how truth could be both necessary and cruel. That evening, she asked the parents to sit with her. The baby slept nearby, unaware of the tension that filled the room. The mother-in-law spoke carefully, choosing simple words. The parents listened, their faces changing as the meaning settled in. Silence followed, long and heavy. The father stared at the floor. The mother held her arms around herself, as if trying to stay whole. Pain moved through them in waves. Questions formed and broke apart. Memories felt uncertain now, as if someone had shifted the ground beneath their feet. Yet the baby stirred, made a small sound, and the parents turned together, instinctively. In that moment, something steadied them. The gentle twist came quietly. As they talked through tears and long pauses, another truth rose to the surface. The child, no matter how she had come to them, was theirs in every way that mattered. They remembered the first night, the fear and wonder, the way love had arrived without asking permission. That love had not changed. The mother-in-law watched them and felt her own heart soften. She realized that her fear had been about losing something, not about the child herself. She reached out, unsure, and placed her hand near the crib. The baby's fingers curled around her finger, small and warm. The older woman felt a release, like a breath she had been holding for too long. In the days that followed, the home found a new balance. The truth remained, but it no longer ruled the room. They spoke openly, slowly, with care. Trust rebuilt itself in quiet actions. Shared meals, late-night feedings, gentle conversations. The baby grew, surrounded by steady voices and patient hands. The ending was not loud or dramatic. It was made of ordinary mornings and calm evenings. The family learned that love could hold truth without breaking. The city outside continued its slow rhythm, and inside the home, a deeper peace took root.